Okay, hello and welcome back to Level of Life. This is Winter and we're playing some more Stardew Valley. I can't really remember what we were up to before, so let's just see what this yields for us. Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay, the 11th of spring, so nearly halfway through spring, making us still not very far through the game, about 16th of the way through the game. No, I don't want to go to sleep for the night, I just got up, but thanks for asking. Okay, let's just do our regular morning work first, then start doing. I mean, look at this. This is good yield. Good yield. Right. Regular morning work's going to be a little easier then, because we haven't actually got much to water at this point. We're going to have to go into town and get something. It is not a Wednesday, so Pierre's will be open, and that's frustrating. One parsnip there. It's all right. We'll plant parsnips again in this right-hand patch. We'll plant something different in the patch around the scarecrow there. So we're just going to need to water our beans. I'll probably keep a couple of these parsnips around for eats for now, just because we run out of energy a lot and it's no good. Right, let's just get everything else watered. We'll check the mail and pop into town, see what Pierre can do for us. But first, just get our beans sorted out. Now, I think I planted these at two different times. You can see slight difference between these two here. So we're going to get two separate yields there, which is a minor irritation, but it's not a big deal. Water this one lonely parsnip here. You're going to get in my way, aren't you, cat? Get out of my way. Come and have some water. Or don't, fine. See if I care. I think we planted potatoes up here. Or cauliflower, maybe. But, right, so... Two stacks. Pop those in there for now. Hopefully those parsnips can get us through the day. Yeah, we should get a well built. This is Robin. She builds all the buildings for your farm. She's just suggesting we get a well going on, which we do have the money for. So I might do. Although we're probably also well on our way to having a coop, which I think I'd rather do first, but. Let's dump our stuff in here so we've got some room to carry stuff. Because we still don't have the extortionate backpack, so... I'll keep the sword on me, actually. Okay. Right. Oh, more mail. I've lost my favourite axe. If you find it, please return it. I'm having a tough time without it. Okay. It's a free 250 by the looks of things. Oh, cool. Robin lost her favourite axe. The last time she remembers using it, she was cutting wood south of Marnie's Ranch. So if we go to the map here, Marnie's Ranch, I think is... Yeah, Marnie's Ranch is just to the south of my farm. That's where you buy all your animals once you've got coops and barns and things. So I think it's probably... well, I say it's probably worth this going through. I ditched all my tools, so we might do that later. Let's get what we need done. We've got a decent amount of money here. We can sell a few more of these if we want some extra. It's bad to have a big area of your farm not yielding. So let's talk to Pierre. So got parsnips again. Oh god, I didn't think. How many were there? 38. Crap, I'm trying to work out how many I need. So there's the little patch with the scarecrows, that's 5, that's 14, so 38, 24. 24? Yeah. I know I can press shift and do that quickly, but I tend to overshoot and there's not really any way to go back, so I tend not to do it. Got any We still don't have the wheat as an option. I'm sure that was more readily available before. And then we've got... I'm not going to have enough to fill it with kale, but I can sell these. Yep. To get a few more. Kale and parsnips for now, I reckon. Still pretty poor funding wise, but we haven't had the money from most of our parsnips we sold by putting them in the box yet. So you can take them to the shop, get the money immediately. But I tend to just spooge it, so I prefer to have it coming in trickles, because then you get into a sort of cycle of various crops rather than it's just all your crops yield and then you've got nothing and then all your crops yield. So let's get some of this planted. For all the hipsters, you know, get some kale down. And then restart our parsnip area here. And because we should get some money tomorrow, I reckon we start another patch over here of something different. But right now, we just need to grab our watering can. And probably worth just tooling up again. Get those watered. Still the morning, we've still got a good day of it. Might do some fishing, haven't done that in a while, and it's reasonably high yield, and we should be able to do some decent expansion of the farm before too long. I'm hoping to get a coop within the next couple of days. I can't quite work out when these beans are going to yield. They take quite a long time. I got them down reasonably early, but I think it should be the 13th maybe. But yeah, in terms of regular, like, quick income, the best we've got at the moment is these, is the parsnips. Potatoes aren't bad either. But yeah, really, ideally want to get some wheat down, because that takes like 4 days or something, and it's dirt cheap. Right. Is that done? Yeah, let's go do some fishing. These haven't started to produce berries. I think when these start to produce berries, I think there must be like a mid-spring threshold, because when they start to produce berries, maybe the wheat will crop up. It's probably after the festival. We can check the calendar here. Yeah, so in 2 days' time it's the egg festival, so it's good to have some money for when the egg festival comes up, because then you have strawberries, and I think you can harvest those through spring and summer. But PA will be there selling strawberry seeds, so it might be worth not spooging our money over the next couple of days, so we've got enough to make a strawberry patch when the egg festival comes up. But yeah, let's just while away the day doing some fishing today, I think. Green algae, see no strong reason not to eat that immediately. So tomorrow, I think we'll just go and look for Robin's axe south of Marnie's ranch, and that way it won't be a high expenditure day, and we'll also make a cheeky bit of money. So I think tomorrow, after we do our regular morning bits, a smallmouth bass there, new record there. So that's going to have a silver star, means it's worth a little more. But yeah, so tomorrow after we do our regular morning bit, watering the crops and whatnot, we'll go and find Robin's axe. Come on now. So I shouldn't have really taken all the tools with me, but I didn't really know what I was going to spend the day doing. And it's a bit late now to take him home and come back out here. Be a waste of time. So we'll just fish until our inventory's full. Anytime we've got a stack of one regular fish, we'll just eat it for energy. That way we should be able to fill this with 3 or 4 different types of worthwhile fish, decent stacks. Because unfortunately, smallmouth bass and a smallmouth bass that's like a record-breaking one can't stack, which is frustrating. But well, trash that can immediately go in the trash. So at some point you get like a recycling machine, and all the stuff you dig out the river you can start making into something more useful, but that's a way off yet for me, I think. So that's perfect. Never let the fish out of the little green bit. I don't know if that does much for you beyond some, you know, satisfaction. I don't think you get any bonus for it. I don't think your fish come out any bigger or better. Just from the way they're moving on here, I think they're all pretty much going to be bass. Oh no, there's a sunfish there. But sometimes you get ones that really move differently. The pikes and the catfish, like they're really all over the shop on that bar. We'll drink the Joja Cola because you know I'm against Joja, but only if I bought it. If someone gives me a Joja Cola, that wasn't my fault. The damage was already done. I'm not going to give them any of the satisfaction, but you know, buy it from an independent wholesaler, i.e. the river. Oh, that bit while I was having a sip of water there. It's so hot here at the moment. It's absolutely nuts. I'm baking. I decided not to inflict my shirtless form upon you, but I want you to know that I'm not enjoying wearing this shirt. It is incredibly unpleasant. It's got another sunfish there. Unfortunately, record-breaking one. So in fact, because next fish we catch, if it's not the right sort of fish, it won't be able to stack. We won't be able to fit it in here. I'm going to eat this sunfish, just so it's not a fruitless endeavour. We really need that bigger backpack. I mean, I've sort of shot myself in the foot here by bringing all the tools, but that bigger backpack makes life so much easier. But it's just so costly. I mean, you can build, like, if you bear in mind that if you bring the stone and the wood to Robin, a coop I think costs you 2,000. So for her to build a chicken coop over several days costs you the same amount as a backpack Pierre's selling. So I question Pierre's business practices. I want to know what his markup is really. Perfect again. Ooh, another sunfish there. So it would have stacked, so it wouldn't have been too bad, but worst comes to worst, I can eat this daffodil for space. Don't think it gives me anything. No. But you can eat it nonetheless. But it's good to keep putting those things in the box, even though they're not really very useful items. Like they still contribute to your foraging skill, and your foraging skill is going to be helpful overall. You'll find more useful stuff around. Another bass there. Okay, we'll just do one or two more, and then we'll go to Kip for the night. At some point, also, we should investigate so that's something I might do tomorrow. We'll investigate the community centre and start that on its way, because that's sort of a set collection mechanic. It's you make sets of things, like, so there's like the summer berries set and things like that. You take them to the community centre, and those weird little Jamino things will give you rewards for them, which I haven't done much of before. I don't know really how hard it is or how worthwhile the rewards are, but we'll check that out tomorrow if we've got time after finding Robin's axe, because I really don't want to spend a lot of cash tomorrow. So low energy activities are going to be good for us. Just because, as I said, I want enough money to be able to buy some of the exclusive stuff from the Egg Festival. So. Come on now, one more. There we go. A different fish come out at day and at night as well, to an extent. So you start to get like different types. So you sometimes do have to come fishing at night. No matter what your energy is, if it hits 2 AM, you fall asleep anyway, so you don't want to let that happen. There's no staying up all night. Ooh, come on, come near the chest. So those chests give you extra items, but I don't tend to let the fish get away at the expense of getting the chest. Investigate the sewer as well at some point. Never been down there. I don't know if it's for a specific mission, or if you can just go straight down there. Okay, that's quite enough. We'll pop home now. Just wondering if there's anything quick I should be considering doing. No, I don't think so. I think we'll probably have to call that a day. But tomorrow, I think we'll try and hack down through our yard to get to Marnie's tomorrow. Even though it's not the quickest way, like it'll be quicker to go around. I think we'll get a lot of wood and stone by hacking through there. So and various other bits. So that seems like a sensible thing to do. Just make progress on getting the resources for the coop as well. Level 2 farming, so you can now make the stone fence, or wall, as I believe it's known. A mayonnaise machine, which I will not be using because mayonnaise is shit. And the sprinkler, which I mentioned in a previous video. I think this is the basic model, and it's quite frustrating because it only does the 4 squares orthogonally adjacent to it, rather than doing the full 8 around it. Level 3 fishing, so we can do crab pots now, which is pretty good. They're pretty resource-wise pretty expensive to make. You can buy them down at Willie's as well, which might be worth doing. And we've got a new cooking recipe, which I think you can only do once you've upgraded your house to have a kitchen, which is incredibly costly. So, see, that was a high yield day. That's good. So we'll try not to spooge all that today, and see if we can make some progress on some of these smaller missions. So. I mean, I don't need the sword. The sword's a waste of a spot. Let's re-jostle here. So I might need my hoe. I will need my watering can, and I will need these 3 things. So it's still taking up quite a lot of space, but it's not the end of the world. So pop out here. There's that other parsnip, the rogue parsnip. So we'll grab him out. We'll keep that to eat because it's not really worth a lot of money, and it's good to just have that extra little bit of energy to grab at the end. Just quickly check the post. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 AM and 2 PM if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. Yep, okay. The egg hunt is a fix every time. Okay, so this is probably again. Oh, just what I was just saying. The first expansion offer includes a kitchen, but I think it's like 10 grand, so we're definitely not there yet. So we're gonna have to keep to our current humble means for now, which is foraging root vegetables from beside paths to eat, or just going to bed really early, exhausted. Absurd, really, when you think about it. So I don't know if your cat or your dog. I think you get a dog if you at the start, if you chose that you preferred dogs, you'll get a dog. But I don't know if I don't think it ever does anything. I can't imagine it would. I can sort of imagine a dog maybe doing something like you know, seen them have functions on farms. Never known a cat to have a job of work. Just gets in the way. Again, very frustrating having to come over here. Like, I think I might have to get the well before the coop, just because, I mean, it does actually waste a surprising amount of our time, even though we just do it once per morning. We could be away by now, but it shouldn't be long before we've got enough of the backpack, I don't think. Like, our farm's grown quite a lot since we began. We're actually making a reasonable amount of money every day. It won't be long before like 2,000 sort of our regular daily income, and I think that's probably about the point where you want to pick up the backpack, because although it makes your life easier, it doesn't really progress you at all. Whereas I think what we've been doing, which is spending most of our money on replanting crops each time, I think that's the best way to go about things. So we're going to clear this area here. That can be a patch for something tomorrow after the egg festival. But right now we're going to hack our way down through here. The quickest way to do it is just to side through stuff rather than trying to take a route that involves chopping down too many trees. It also gets us a lot of this sort of fibre, which is also required for various constructions. I think it might be required for the coop, which is something we want to build anyway. We've got another lake down here. Now, I'm not sure, like, the pond at the top never yields any fish. I've never really tried this lake here. Oh, we've got a pine cone. So pine cones are good to have because, and I think it's probably to do with the slowly changing seasons, which trees are going to start cropping up. But if you can take a pine cone and a maple seed and an acorn, you can make a field snack, and it's just a good little boost of energy that you wouldn't otherwise get. So we've got to look in the woods to the south, it said. So I presume we're talking about in this area here. So take a wander down this way. Oh, let's just. Is there a way across? Is the thing. So there are a few bridges across the river in certain places which you can pay to have repaired, but quite a lot of them, a lot of them start off broken. Let's just have a snoop around here, see if we can't find this axe. We'll take that because we can eat it. Oh, quite a few. So I think I will. We're going to eat a lot of these because frankly, our energy is dropping quite quick. Like, it's 10 past 11 in the morning and we're pretty much exhausted. I have gathered quite a lot of crap in the inventory, and I will want space for the axe when and if we find it. So let's just get our energy up by eating tons of spring onions. Oh, there we go. You found the lost axe. Better return it to Robin. Can do. Right. So that's a worthwhile stint, I think. Also, I might pop home, dump some of this stuff, and take some of the materials to Robin, because I don't know, because I don't want to spend this money before tomorrow, and we're not really making money today. A lot of money any other way, but still, going to Robin's. Pretty solid idea. I don't know why I'm going up this way, even though that's the way we came. It's almost certainly quicker to go this way through the town. So this is where you buy your animals and things when you've got coops and barns and stuff. But yeah, currently we just need to make it up to Robin's house. There's this dude, don't think we've spoken to him yet. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. That's just rotating, that's not really a kickflip. I don't know if that's an animation failure or Sam's own failure, but he's pushing it if that's an attempt to do a kickflip. I'm just saying, I'm not a pro skater, but that left a lot to be desired from a kickflipping perspective. I find this frustrating because there's acorns all in here, and I always want them for field snacks, and you can't get in there. It's a completely sealed area. There's a strange sort of difference between going up to the person and going up to the till. So yeah, that's a quest complete. Good stuff. We're not far off their initiation there. What else were we up to? Trying to go deeper in the mine, raising animals. So let's have a look here. So it's 450 wood and 10,000 gold if we want to get the kitchen going on. So that's nuts to me. Sure. Okay, so you can buy the resources straight up if you're a pretty wealthy dude. I'm not. I didn't know you could do that though. But here we go. Construct farm builders. So a coop. That's what we're after. Oh, it's 4,000 gold, and then a lot of wood, a lot of stone. Oh, you can farm slimes by the looks of things. That's interesting. Stables. Keep and ride a horse. That's pretty cool. Horse included. That's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. Silos. When you cut grass with the scythe, it just all goes into your silo, and you can use it to feed chickens. The well. We should do the well at some point soon. I didn't realise the coop was quite as expensive, so I think we will get a well first. Right. Let's check out the community centre. I guess we've got nothing much else to do this afternoon. So this is where we were talking about before, where we came with the mayor, and he couldn't see these little apple-looking fellas jumping around. We can't see them now, but there must be something in here to find. That looks pertinent. Oh, do you see that little apple-looking dude? Oh, it's like a cipher. It's like playing Fez. Do I want to write this down? I'll take a screenshot of it in case we need to decipher it or whatnot. Because looking at the text, it does look like it's probably just letter replacement, but English overall. But I might be wrong. What else is in here? Not a lot up there. I thought there's something I could pick. But I think they're just little ornaments for the house there. This has seen better days. I mean, I presume we can revamp this whole thing and it will open up a lot of extra options for us, but not right now. So I think we're going to spend the rest of the day just trying to clear some of the yard, gather resources, so that when we do have enough money, we can build the well, build some buildings. So I think I'm going to just start clearing the yard out. It's 4 PM, so time's actually ticking on a bit quicker, but we've got a lot of energy left, and see no reason not to use it, so I'll just pop all this crap in my chest. Oh, I'm going to eat this pot. Oh no, not from here, I can't. There we go. No! Munch it down, may as well. Let's get some work done. So we'll just start from here. It's going to be best to get stone in the mines overall, but if we can get enough from our own yard, then that's probably better. I'm not too fussed about clearing the grass yet, even though it slows me down moving a bit. But we don't need a lot of it for the various buildings, although you do tend to need some. I'll scythe it on my way back in, but right now concentrate on wood, and if we happen to come across stone, or there's a stone in our way, we'll break that as well. Like here, may as well have the cheeky stone, but mostly we're going to just get some solid lumberjacking done. That seriously drains our energy, as you can see in the bottom right there. Get some scything done. But also this yields reasonably well on the sort of acorns, maple seeds sort of front. So actually I'm going to deliberately go for this tree here and this other evergreen, because they will yield pine cones, and if in the days to come we can have enough acorns, pine cones and whatnot to make field snacks, then that'll be good. I'm gonna chuck the sap again. Again, I'm sure it's useful for something, but right now it's not my focus, and we don't have the space. So we're nearly out of energy. You don't want to get to the point where you're exhausted, because then you it seems like you wake up the next day with less energy if you go to sleep actually just completely exhausted. So we've got enough to make 3 field snacks, which I might do now. We've got quite a lot of stone, quite a lot of wood. We're well on our way. Might take these. Oh no, didn't mean to say that. Might take these now and construct the field snacks. Just so we don't have to do it in the morning. Again, usual fare. I can't remember how I want it now. Sword at the front. Oh. Pickaxe, axe, scythe, watering can, fishing rod. That'll do. Just so we're prepared, I'm just going to run to the pond and fill the watering can so we can jump up in the morning, do our busy work, and get on the way to the egg festival. So yeah, plan for tomorrow then, I think, is going to be create an extra patch here for whatever we buy at the egg festival, and more if we can afford more stuff. But we're not going to be super wealthy. But strawberries are my main aim, I think, because I know you can only get those there. And even though they don't say they're a starter like the beans, but you can definitely harvest them more than once. So it's definitely good to have. So we're gonna go for a brief kip now, and then in the next video we'll visit the egg festival. Okay, so that didn't even tot up my farm. I don't think I did any. I don't think I did any farming, any fishing, nothing. So we'll resume this in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.